This is the Gothal's library. It's almost a century-year-old library. This library is named after Archbishop Paul Gothals. Almost 85% of the collection in this library belong to the Archbishop Gothals. He donated the books to the Jesuit fathers of St. Xavier's College. We have a large number of collections. There are books which are 500 years old. There are rare and precious journals. Now, this library encourages research in Indology, history, British in India, Jesuit mission, Christianity, theology, philosophy. Many research students come to this library. We support them by supplying them books. We even support them by finance. We have many rare books in this library. You have all the oldest books we have in the library. If you see a book published in 1549. My provincial, Father Noel D'Souza, asked me to go for postgraduate studies. So I went to St. Joseph's College, Trichinopoli for my MA in economics. With the background of economics, 3 years in Loyola College, I took it as a challenge to do my MA. And I got the gold medal from the then collector of Trichinopoli for having stood first in economics in MA. My provincials sent me after my MA to Pune for 2 years of philosophy. And the 2 years of philosophy also opened my mind, opened my search. And so I did a lot of research in philosophy. One of my research works was on Teilhard de Chardin, the great Jesuit, who in fact brought science and religion together, closer to each other. And I liked his theory, you know, that Christ is the alpha point and omega point, and Christ is everything. And so I took a great interest and wrote a paper on Teilhard de Chardin. And then I got it published in a journal from Mumbai. That's how I began my writing work. From then on, I started writing a number of journals and a number of magazines, also including newspapers. After my philosophy in Pune, Father Provincial, that is Father Alphonse D'Souza, now he is the Bishop of Raiganj. Now he asked me to come and join St. Xavier's College. That was in 1984, July. So that was the time I joined St. Xavier's College as a lecturer in economics. I spent 2 years teaching economics at St. Xavier's College. After 2 years, I went for 3 years of my theology in Delhi at Vidya Jyoti. Theology also opened my mind, my search for God, my questions, my doubts about God. And so I had a personal experience of God that strengthened my faith and my conviction in God. And with that strong faith and conviction, I came back to St. Xavier's College in 1989. Now, at the end of my theology, I was ordained a priest.
One way, Jesus, you're the only one that I could live for. One way, Jesus, you're the only one that
1996, I was appointed rector of St. Xavier's College for 6 years. And as a rector, my provincial asked me, that was Father Eldred Gomes, to take over as the vice principal of BCom. I intended to be vice principal only for 1 year, 2 years, or 3 years. But as things go, as Providence decides, I was vice principal for 12 years. After which, in 2009, February, I was appointed the principal of St. Xavier's College.
What we've really learned from Father through his unending support is how we can lead the society with empathy.
Father Felix Raj always denotes a sense of inspiration.
And if it weren't for him, our society wouldn't have reached its epitome of success.
His method of teaching, his innovative, if I could say, it was an innovative way of teaching where he kept aside the books and he taught only about the practical side of economics.
The encouragement, the support, the motivation that he showed to a newcomer like me was immense.
Father Felix Raj is someone who walks around the college with a smile on his face all the time.
Our Father is an inspiration to all of us, and we Xaverians, we look up to him.
He is one of the best persons to have as a father. He has promoted education like anything, and we are really lucky to have him in Xavier's.
Father Felix Raj we all know he's the pioneer of the institution, and studying in an institution that is guided by him is definitely an honor.
It's true, I am involved in a number of philanthropic activities. It was a challenge for me to visit villages with ICAFers and be with them, live in villages. So that gave me a taste of village life. Now, as a Jesuit, I consider it as my vocation.